Yeah! Erwin. I have to remember that. She's a little weird.
It's like Potato Girl, but it's Titans instead of food.
I could believe that one would be Eren. Oh, he's kind of
just
only half a body
face-planted
right
on
now.
the half body anyway.
Yeah, so he's pretty much dead. You guys get that one. I'll get the rest. Gee, she really is Potato Girl. He's like a more skilled, older version of Eren. I thought he was cut in half and then squashed.
I mean, he should definitely be more injured than it's looking like.
I think that's like a little bit of that.
I mean, he had to have not been cut in half because he was still attached and he didn't fall out of
the Titan, like,
he didn't
really
fall
bit
out.
down.
Yes, but he didn't fall out of the mouth.
I thought it was like some parts were gripped or something.
Yes, but I mean,
Not that little baby of a bite. This seriously is just an older, more skilled Eren. Hello, sexy.
you shouldn't be able to see in there.
You don't understand, Alex, okay? Physics.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't that funny, woman. Jesus. Huh, so that's how it happened. Well, that ruins my theory. Still doesn't really explain how it happened, though.
Correct.
Oh, the white's back, so you know he's there. That's like every anime show ever. Oh, she's alive!
Yes.
It's like the stereotypical main 3 character trope. Now it's your chance? It was like 5 minutes ago, it wasn't? That's just what a Titan would say.
He doesn't seem convinced.
Oh, there it is! Just after we talked about it, too.
How did he take several steps in the time it took
You
for
don't
the guy to bring his
understand,
arm
Alex,
down?
right? Physics.
It's a good scene, though. Overall, that notwithstanding.
Okay, this is pretty sexy. Okay. Like it was, I had a thing I wanted to say, but I can't remember it now. Oh, I remember.
You're welcome.
I was wondering if, like, well, now this is weird because he, I don't know what he just did, but, but I was wondering, like, if he didn't do that, and, if he, was somehow now able to, what's the word for it, like a repellent type thing, so he could go back out and, like, walk by Titans, but they would, like, totally ignore him.
I doubt it, because he was being attacked by the other Titans, even in his Titan form.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. But I kind of assumed that was only because he was attacking them.
Well, for example, that very first one, what they showed in the flashback, as soon as he popped out of that one guy's body,
Yeah, but he kind of was like, toward it though.
I think it got into position first.
Whatever.
Maybe.
God, these episodes keep feeling so short. It's like so much.
That's how you know it's good.
Yeah, that's true. That's how you know it's good.
Or at the very least, good enough to get you really caught up in it.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. They effectively really only had like one scene. This entire episode was
this entire
them
episode
sitting surrounded by the dudes, and Eren having flashbacks.
I don't really see the point of him asking the question, "Are you a Titan? Are you a human?" Because it's like, what are you gonna do if he says Titan? What are you gonna do if he says human? You're gonna assume Titan either way. So
He had already made up his answer.
Why ask the question? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting that he just turned. It looked like that was half of his body though, didn't it?
When you transform a second time?
Yeah, that looked like
Yeah.
it was just.
It ended at his ribcage. His
Okay,
ribcage
that's what I
was just
thought.
like sitting on the
Yeah,
pavement.
I don't really know what he
Not
expects
pavement,
to do with that, but all right. Was he missing an arm?
Yeah, the only thing that formed is like the one arm that took the
and
round,
then,
and
the
then
face was kind of weird too because I think parts of it
the
was
skin
missing.
hadn't formed yet.
Yeah, I'm glad the thing with the dad came back. That was really good timing on our part, asking about that. Kind of now a little bit more curious about. I just don't understand. I'm hoping it's explained how he initially turns into the Titan because it's like I really like that they showed what happened to him, like as he was inside the Titan. I was kind of hoping that they were going to do that, so I'm glad they did. But I'm a little sad that my theory, that our theory didn't work out.
Our?
Yes. You were the one who thought of it.
I suggested it to you.
Yes,
I didn't.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, I already knew it was at least not applicable to Eren, but
anyway, so I'm a little sad that happened. But maybe the other ones work out.
The one where they get pooped out as eggs.
Yeah.
Or Titans.
Little baby Titans. Then I'm wondering, like, what was the process that it took for him to be like, rawr, hate Titans, and all of a sudden he's a Titan. It's like, what was the in-between? And it seemed like that happened rather quick. I mean, Armin was still kind of there. I guess Armin had to either leave really quickly or that Titan left really quickly. So I'm not really sure how Armin either didn't see it or didn't hear it.
Well, Armin was in that whole, like, in shock, just sitting there, blank state. So it's quite possible he saw the entire thing and just didn't take it in.
And Levi, he was kind of funny.
Levi's awesome.
Just like an older, more kick-ass version of Eren.
This is true. He has not yet had to deal with a Titan leaping up in the middle of him flying and biting his leg off.
Oh no. Well, maybe he has. We just don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
he's so pro that he'll just like spin around in midair because physics, and then manage to get enough force to then swing back and then slash the throat because more physics. And that's how science works.
Hey, unlike the in-episode comments about because physics, this one actually, his spinning in midair at least kind of makes sense.
And how did he jump so high?
No, that part's bullshit.
Like, come on.
Yeah. Oh, retrospectively, looking back on the episode where they were in the little, when they were clearing out the storeroom with the Titans walking up to the cart, the people that charged on the metal beams and then jumped off those metal beams, sliced through their necks, and then landed on the ground, that was like... that was at least
no tuck and roll.
Yeah, that was not a realistically.
I still don't get how that guy was not more injured after being chumped. Almost
that was also something they could have drawn better. Because if that thing actually,
it was like a little spot of blood.
Yeah, it was like his stomach. It was like a blob on his stomach, but like that Titan just crunched on him and blood spurted. I was expecting
these injuries are not like done very well. Just saying.
Some of them are. Some are not.
Captain Eye Sockets over there. He was a little annoying with the. Does he ever not yell? I really need to know this. I don't consider this a spoiler. I need to know. Does he ever not yell? Because it's getting a little annoying.
He didn't yell when he was all like, "I see." Well, unfortunately, you can't prove that you're not a monster, so I'm gonna kill you anyway. He said that like all quietly to himself.
Does he only have a range of really, really quiet and really, really loud?
From a story perspective, I do want to like this is. I hate that all these episodes are cliffhangers. I hate chain cliffhangers. Those get annoying. This is a good like direction I think to take because this is a part where the next episode I don't know what the hell happens. I have a general idea of how things work out in the long run, but I have no idea how Eren's situation resolves here. Because I mean, I don't
really know where he's supposed to go.
I don't know that he really helped his case of I'm not a monster, guys.
I'm a human. So much for that. You kind of had things going for you, but then you kind of ruined it. This is a very long day. How many episodes have been of this one day?
I think we're on part 6.
He was eaten in episode 5.
Yeah.
And did they prep beforehand? So is it 4 to what are we on, 9? Or is it 5 to 9?
I think it's 5 to 9. But no, it was 4 to 9.
This must be like the shittiest day for him.
He this might have rolled over because they had something that was either night or like a really, really dark, completely overcast rain thing going on.
I don't remember.
Because when we have the Mikasa flashbacks and she's like shown sliced, like when she saves the villagers, the sky is dark-ish. It's like gray, like dark gray.
Okay.
So it's one of those things. So either that was really overcast or they meant to imply that we actually went through a day-night cycle.
They kind of skipped the night then.
Yeah. But I mean, obviously, not Valentine's and night.
Oh yeah, they all go to sleep. Do they sleep? What would they dream about? Counting the humans running over the fence?
Oh, I actually want to know what Titans do at night. Because I have an idea.
Do they do what zombies do at night, which is like just keep walking?
I have an idea based on what I do know. But then that would be, I'd want to see how they actually do that. I mean, because the Recon Corps must have run into them during the night times. And then knowing exactly what the answer to that was.
Or maybe they do sleep and then they could pull a George Washington on them.
Yes.
That'd be really funny.
You could do that.
Just imagining walking in on a group of Titans all like bundled together sleeping. It's like so cute, but I will kill you all. There was that new cute girl.
Oh, with the glasses, yes.
No.
No?
The one
No.
the one that was with Levi.
Yeah, the one with the glasses.
Did she was that one wear glasses?
Yes, that's the one. The one that was like Potato Girl, but
no, totally. Potato Girl wore glasses. The Potato Girl that wasn't Potato Girl wore glasses, but the other one with the red orange hair.
Oh, the one that came over and he was like tend to the wounded while.
Well, she showed up early, but yeah.
No, I see who you're talking about.
Yeah, she was cute.
I mean, I guess.
What about New Potato Girl? What do we call her? She needs a nickname. It can't be like something with... Is it New Potato Girl? She's not really like the New Potato Girl version. Titan Girl. Titan Girl!
I already went over that, and then I was like, no, but if you want to do that, by all means.
Alright, so we have Potato Girl and we got Titan Girl. She was a little bit annoying at first. Not like annoying, but just like, what is wrong with you? And then she kind of got funny.
She's very into the whole Titans
very
as like a curiosity thing.
Almost like she wanted to hold one in her arms and just like pet it.
Keep them in jars.
Keep them in jars. Oh, I like her though. Dude, it's like they're all badass versions of the main characters that we have now. Cause that's
I don't know how realistic it is that the.
So then, who's the hot guy? Is the hot guy supposed to be gray hair?
I don't know. Probably the next one because
their hairstyles are fairly similar.
Yes, and they're both in kind of leadership roles. Yeah. It's probably the correspondence.
Maybe.
But
Now, which one's Mikasa?
Levi.
No, but he can't be Eren and Mikasa.
He can. That's what he is right now.
It's like they had a love child a while ago.
And then it went into the future. And grew up before the
physics.
Anyway, I don't know how believable I find it that the Recon Corps loses quote unquote 30% of their people.
That seems
that's
like
one of those
too much too often.
That would have to end up being one of those curves that slowly asymptotes to zero and just flatlines at some point because you can't sustain
how many times did it say they go out of gear? Like once or twice?
I don't know.
Or something?
But like seriously, they can't. There's no way they're training enough recruits to replace them if that's the case.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we should go back.
Or maybe that's what they're doing. They just populate them with 30% recruits, and that's where their death rate comes from. Just hey, internship, get some in the field experience.
It's paid if you come back. No, but it's like I feel like if we could go back and count the number of people who've died. And then compare that to like what's supposed to be the overall population. We'd eventually see like the numbers kind of not really working out. I don't know. It's like eventually more people have died than have ever existed in these 3 walls. But there's still a huge population left.
Well, most of the ones that were within the first wall have already died because they just sent them back out when they didn't.
Or maybe they go in like to underground during the day and come out at night. So it's like opposite of Minecraft.
You're talking about Titans now or?
Yeah.
People.
No, because if they sleep at night.
The sad thing is, like, it's easy to be unhappy with the panicking eye sockets commander dude.
Oh, man.
But, like, realistically, it makes sense because there he is. He just, there's this blatant evidence that this dude transformed into a Titan and then came out of one. Yeah,
But wouldn't that make you suspect what I suspected last time, which is that people are in that spot? Wouldn't that make you wonder?
Yeah, it probably would, and there's probably people who are like, for all we know in their universe, there's people up top that already know that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But just in general, that's one of those things, especially if they don't know anything about humans transforming into Titans, then that would be one of those moments where it's understandable where they would just be like, alright, we have to kill this.
Yeah. But he was just a little over the top annoying. I think they gave too much screen time to that. It's like, we get it. You're afraid of him. You'd think he's a Titan. Okay. Next, please. Like, just like 5 straight minutes of him just yelling that. but in a lot more words. That part was probably the most annoying part for me in this episode. But I'm not a big fan of him. He tends to like yell a lot of words that could just be so easily condensed. I blame that on bad writing.
I think Eren may have had more luck with the answer of, I don't know, something along the lines of like someone who hates Titans or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Because that may have clicked more in their mind than just the claim of human.
I thought for a moment that he was going to say, I don't know. And I'm like, well, if he said that, then he kind of screws himself over too.
I mean, but at least that's an honest answer.
Yeah.
At that point, though, honestly, I think in most cases...
They would just shoot him anyway.
Probably. You know, but that is why I think like the someone who hates Titans thing might have been a more workable answer at that moment.
And then you could probably have people backing him up, like, yeah, he only thing he did was kill other Titans while he was a Titan.
It's one of those things where
there's some pretty good references for you, you know.
Either way,
I just remembered that punch now.
But it's understandable because I mean when you're in that moment and. When you're in that moment, you have no idea really what you're doing. So it's a spur of the moment. Come up with what you think the best answer is, and human makes sense. It's a sincere, on the spot.
Plus, he's only given those two options, so it makes sense that those are the two that you think of.
Yeah. Well, he was asked man, or I don't know if the subtitles translated right, but
I really want to know what happened to his dad. He just kind of disappeared. All right, that's it. So I think we're done. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it for this episode, and I hope you liked it. And feel free to leave comments below about stuff. And okay, bye.